Remember last night when you asked after Mama?
Do they always have to do the stock taking at night, Arthur?
I'm gonna have a baby.
What business do you have with the Russians, Tommy?
I've been to the factories and the armoured vehicles are in good condition.
Factory breaking. That's what she said. When you go home today, be sure to check under your little boy's pillow. We can reach anyone. Anywhere.
The priest is passing information about the robbery to Lloyd's under Article Monkland.
Why would the priest pass information to our enemies?
The complexities are your business. Don't give me permission to kill the priest.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ships and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Arthur! John! Finn! Come here.
Oh, what is it?
This letter says her dad's dead. He was in Boston in a bar called the Mickey Free. Two men waiting in an alley. He was shot twice.
Who's Rosie Rice?
Some fucking whore. She's a woman who took the trouble to write to us. She wanted us to know that during the night, while he was dying, he asked for our forgiveness. The only thing he ever taught us was how to kill and cut a stag. Finn, John, you won't remember.
Yeah, I remember. Cannock Chase parked up at a pub called the Griffin. Got drunk, sang Silver Dagger about 100 times.
Yeah, one weekend. One weekend he was like that.
The stag is to remember him. We eat, and then we forget him. No need to forgive him, agreed? John, I have to say this. You can name your new baby after him if you like.
No.
Arthur, I won't even ask. So his name dies. It's been in the family for a long time, but now it's gone. Right, that's done. Fuck him. Before we cook and eat, there's some business. Boys! I wanted to say this out here, because I don't trust the maids in the house. There's gonna be a robbery.
I wish to confess.
There's no confessional today.
The name Shelby.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Today's a holy day.
Look, I came, made myself.
You've been drinking.
Couldn't sleep.
try to get enough damage to get myself to sleep, but I just do these night vigils by myself, thinking.
How long since your last confession?
I don't remember.
Mrs. Shelby, do you have something to confess?
No, it's actually Gray. My name's Elizabeth Gray. Why do you think God calls me Paul or Polly? Voice calls me Paul.
You hear a voice?
Yeah, that Bernadette heard a voice.
And what does the voice say?
Murderer.
Says this to you?
It's in my head. Who else would it be talking to?
And are you a murderer?
If you're talking about the law, then... yes.
Be out in a moment, Peter.
Yes, Father.
Are you saying you want to confess to a murder?
No. My confession is I feel no regret. He was a policeman. He was a bad man. He hurt me. I do the things I do so that my son doesn't have to do them. It's just the wiping away of the shit from under your feet.
The taking of any human life is a mortal sin.
No. The unjust taking of a human life is a mortal sin. Look it up. Look who did it. Moses, Samson, Lord Kitchener.
Are you saying you took the life of a policeman?
Oh, Father. No, there is another life to be taken.
If there is a voice telling you to take a life, you must ignore it.
The voice doesn't tell me. The voice asks me. It says, Paul, does this way of excusing a murder still work? If the life that is going to be taken is a consecrated man, is a man of the cloth, is a holy man.
Kind of holy man.
It's not fair. They're off drinking and shooting rifles as we sit here, listen to the mugs swearing, spitting on the bloody floor for us to fucking wipe up. Without many, they'd be like dogs pissing up the wall. I was just saying it's not fair. The men are down there like lords.
Esme, just get on with it.
A bloody 5 months gone.
Forgot the combination.
24-8-22.
How do you know the paper cash combination?
Tommy talks in his sleep. Shut up, Esme.
He's changed the combination.
You've put it in wrong.
No, I haven't.
Your hands are shaking. And actually, I am sleeping with Tommy, okay? Now and then. Because he wants to, now and then, when the mood takes him. Except we don't sleep, it's hard to sleep bent over a desk, isn't it? Happy? None of it's fucking fair.
It's 2 hours work, a bit of grease in your cuffs, that's it.
Tommy, should I really be here for this?
I've cleared it with Polly, Michael. There's no way around it. We need you to know.
Who the fuck wants to buy 27 stolen armored cars?
A foolish man.
And how much is this foolish man paying?
150,000. Cash, diamonds, and sapphires. So that's 20 for you, Charlie. Isaiah, that's 5 to you. The rest we take to America to invest in legally acquired property. Assets bought, with untraceable income resold, and the profits reinvested to make sure it's clean.
And after that, I suppose, the whole business will be like that stag hanging up over there, right, Tom?
Well, with profits on this scale, we'll be in a position to stop the off-track business for good. Keep the pubs, stop the protection. Horses for the sport, race days for the lark. I made a promise to Charles's mother.
I also made a promise to Linda.
I know. I can see it in your eyes, man. Part of the reason for doing this last job is so you'll be set up when you do decide to walk away.
Look at you, Arthur. A man who wants to live a clean life. Here you are, signing up for the biggest robbery of all. I have to hand it to you, Tom. You're a smart man.
You in or out, Charlie?
Curly.
Should have killed Stag coming.
Oh, shut up.
Bad luck.
Shut up. How do we know this foolish man will hand over the diamonds when we're done?
We don't. That's another business. Right. Let's cook some meat.
Can't wait to part with their money, stupid bastards. It's all right. It's me.
Arthur said you'd be short-staffed today because they're on a works outing.
Piss up, actually.
I brought sandwiches and lemonade I made myself. I'll make tea in empty ashtrays, but I won't handle money or slips. Arthur says what you do here is illegal, but not immoral.
Depends what time you get here, Linda.
And anyway, I thought I'd offer you my physical and spiritual support at your time of need.
Oh, Linda, if you want to be a help, run up to the shops and get me 20 senior service. Lizzie will give you the change.
Actually, I'll use my own money, Polly. Before you ladies decide to find me so amusing, I have a message for you.
Oh, God, no, Linda. I've been to church already. Have you?
Not a message from God, Polly. It's from Jessie Eden.
Who's Jessie Eden?
She's the lady shop steward of the Lucas factory in Sparkhill.
Lady shop steward?
She's bringing all the female workers in the spot welding and wire cutting shops out on strike for the day. A protest at being made to work on a holy day. Poor conditions, lack of holidays, unsanitary lavatory provisions and lower pay for female workers. Apparently, all the female factory workers in the city are joining the protest in sympathy and will walk out of their places of work at 9 a.m. to march on the bull ring. All oppressed female workers welcome.
Them bastards down there shooting deer. Me 5 months gone, sat here like a pudding.
Only one outside lavatory between the lot of us.
Not consulted.
Bent over a fucking desk.
Ladies, I honestly believe those who march on Good Friday will have God on their side.
I'm not in the mood today. Let's go to the bull ring.
Hallelujah!
Yeah, it's coming. Ours world. That I'm lucky. The lucky girl. Hell ain't half full.
The foolish man? Not quite.
What a monster. What a night. What a lover. What a fight.
I'm sorry I came unannounced.
What do you want?
We need proof.
Proof of what?
You said the priest is a traitor. We need to know how you know.
Proof is my word. If he's involved, I'm out. He needs to die.
Are you always so violent?
I killed a stag today, and it hurt me to do it. But I treated it with respect. And the spare meat will go to poor people. It will grieve me far less to put a bullet in the priest's face.
Will you not sit when the Duchess sits?
I'm told you're part of the deal, is that true?
The royal court in Tbilisi actually worked very efficiently.
Ah, I see. And it worked like this, eh?
There were lots of corridors and small rooms. Attics. There were no rules there. Deals were done. Brothers gave sisters, aunts gave uncles, fathers gave daughters and servants. It was my aunt's idea that I came alone. She's in charge of this. When there are no rules, women take charge. They understand that the power they have come through silent agreements. I've promised I would do everything I can to make this plan work. My aunt assumed you would want me as part of the deal. I would tell her she's wrong.
Oh, you ain't gonna believe this, man. I just phoned the garrison, right? I just spoke to Billy. He says Polly, Esme and Lizzie have gone on fucking strike.
They what?
They've gone on fucking strike. Half of Birmingham's out. Like the female half, they're all out. Every single one of them. Quakers put them up to it.
Who's watching the shop?
Polly's locked it up.
See, Good Friday's one of our best days for takings. All the men get drunk. The races are all fixed. It's like picking apples off the lowest branches. Eh, John?
Yes.
Then your business is very easy.
Was Linda with them?
You know, Billy said that Polly jumped in the fucking bull ring. She's pissed out of her mind, started going on about revolution, screaming to the rooftops.
Was Linda with them?
Yeah.
And it was Linda's idea. Linda's a smart woman. John, there's a Bentley in the drive outside. I want you to go out and put a nail in its tire. It's Good Friday, so there'll be no garages open. The lady will have to spend the night. Then I want you and the boys to all go home. You take Charlie, put him with Arthur and Linda for the night. They can use the practice.
You want to put a nail?
Yeah. You heard me.
Yeah. Oh. Nice to meet you.
Why do you need to put a nail in the tire?
I want it so neither of us can change our minds.
We came back early.
Polly didn't finish the count yesterday.
So you thought you could take a tenner?
I thought I'd finished the count.
Esme, I told you, stay off the snow till the baby's born.
It does no harm. Passes the time. Knocks down the walls.
Listen. I know you missed the travelling. It's all gonna be all right.
It's like being a hen in a coop.
Remember that house in Litchfield? The one the bailiff used to throw you out of? Throw you in the ditch? I want to buy that fucking house. Big as Tommy's and more land. If you feel cooped up, take a wagon, Camp out by the ditch.
How?
It's all gonna change, isn't it?
This is not your bedroom. This is not where you slept with your wife.
Is you ride horses?
No. I would need to open my legs in a public place, and that is not allowed.
You drink whiskey?
No. It tastes like man. I prefer wine.
Cars?
No.
So, diamonds are your only love, eh? Sapphires.
They're just a currency.
Well, you know, if it was me who had all them jewels, I think I'd just sit with them, look at them, touch them.
Isabella does that sometimes. Late at night. I swear she puts one of the biggest sapphires into her body for pleasure and walks up the stairs to breakfast with it still in place.
And it stays in there all day?
Mm.
Oh.
What is your weakness?
Talking about duchesses with sapphires inside of them.
Mm. I think I already know your weakness.
I can get a fuck whenever I want, love.
Yes. But I am a duchess. And I'm under you like a horse. I'm like a telegram.
Telegram, I don't think your English is so good.
Or maybe you should listen more carefully to what I have to say. Hmm? I have a message for you, Mr. Shelby. As a duchess, I can show you what is possible for a man like you. A man in a house like this. Right now, you hide inside it like a boy who's broken in through the window. Why do we come to a bedroom for this? In your own house.
It's a loaded fucking weapon.
We could fuck by the fire with the maid standing to attention and watching, huh? What can they do?
Give it here.
Nothing. There are no rules for you. Hmm?
Give me the fucking gun.
You have maids here. You can bring a maid into the room. What can I do about that? Nothing.
Give me the fucking gun.
You have power. Everyone does what you tell them to do. Your brothers, your soldiers. No one can stop you.
Don't point the fucking weapon at me.
I can be an actress. Who do you want me to be? Your dead wife?
Oh, that's enough. Give me the fucking gun!
You don't like something, you say stop and it stops. Hmm? But you're afraid of it. You break the law, but you obey the rules. Why? Did you know that madness sets you free? Otherwise, we're just peasants obeying the law. There's madness inside your head, too. I can see that. Let the Duchess show you something. I emptied the chamber except for one bullet.
No.
This is a game we used to play.
No.
Watch.
Do not fucking do this. No. Look at me. Don't do this. No! Give me that fucking thing!
It brings you alive. You won't try it.
No, I do not want to try. And I do not want your mad fucking Russian brains all over me fucking walls.
I survived each time by the will of God.
Get to fucking bed. Now!
I already called a maid.
Fucking.
You see, you are afraid. Like a boy who's broken in through the window. I need to educate you on how to run a house like this. Yes, come down. Pour us a drink.
Mary, go back to bed, please. You go back to bed, please. This woman is drunk.
It's all right, sir. Should I pour whiskey?
Yes,
No.
he will have
Go
whiskey
back
and
to
I
bed.
will...
No.
He will have whiskey and I will have wine.
Mary,
There.
go back to bed.
In an old house
Stop
like this, the
fucking
servants
talking.
expect...
Mary,
They
go back to
expect it.
bed. Do as I
Normally,
say.
if there's a call after midnight, the maid who comes in is the one in love with the master, but she isn't.
This is not fucking Russia! Please, Mary, go back to bed. Hey.
I know your weakness, Tommy. It's freedom. Madness. Killing. I am the first one who understands you. I found her perfume. Put it on. What proof do you have that the priest is a spy?
I told you. I gave you my word.
Then kill him. From now on, you must do everything that you want to do.
There'll be two of us for breakfast this morning, Mary. She's gone for a walk on the river.
The lady left, sir.
Left? How?
She took your car.
She what?
She was in a terrible hurry. She said she had your permission. She told David to go to the garage to get a new tyre for the Bentley. She said you could use that.
Why the hell would you listen to her, eh?
The way she said it, sir.
Talkative, yeah? I was fucking working, all right?
Yeah.
From what she said when she was out of her fucking mind, I'm pretty certain the treasury's underneath the house. What have you got?
All right, I got this from the British Library using her scholar's pass.
She talks about her aunt's coming up the stairs to have breakfast in the morning, which means it has to be in the building somewhere.
Wine cellar, septic, kitchen cellar.
And a tunnel under the river.
I don't trust a soul in this country. So my guess is they've turned one of the cellars into a strong room. Did you find someone, Arthur?
Yeah, must go with this. Stefan Redichevsky. He's a kid from Crete, lives in Cheltenham. Dad's a Russian. He has dreams of owning a pub, but he's got a record.
Breaking and entering. And he speaks Russian?
Yeah.
Their butler drinks at a pub called the Mason's Arms. Get to him, tell him who we are, offer him some money if he gives the kid a job in the house. Wait. Talk to the kid. Offer him one of the pubs. We took off the Italians. If he works in the house for 4 weeks, keeps his ears open. All right? Come.
The Executive Committee of the Union of Bookies and Allied Trades will see you now, sir.
I heard you were giving speeches off the back of a wagon, Paul.
I can't remember a fucking thing.
Well, Moss tells me you were threatening to burn down the town hall.
Oh, Tommy, we're having a laugh. No, actually, the crowd round me was bigger than the crowd round Jessie Eden.
Who's Jessie Eden?
She's too soft. You're not going to break the capitalist system talking about separate lavatories for women.
Who's Jessie Eden?
She's the new best friend.
Shop steward at the Lucas factory.
A woman shop steward, I've heard of her.
There's a leaflet here if you want to take a look, Tommy.
So, separate lavatory, is that it? Is that what you want? I don't know what you want, so you have to tell me what it is that you want, and then I'll know.
Actually, we want to know about the robbery you're planning. Not the factory robbery. The other one. The one you're not telling the women about.
John has a big mouth.
No. Arthur's got a big mouth. Arthur told Linda. Linda told me.
Polly?
Read the leaflet, Tommy.
Ladies, why don't I talk to Tommy privately and then I'll report back to you faithfully?
You're not just going to take payment from the Russians, are you, Tommy? You're going to clean them out, is that right?
Esme.
So, what happens after, when they come for us? When I'm about to give birth?
Get out. Get back to work.
Esme, come on.
Keep us posted, won't you, sister?
I will.
Fucking hell. So Arthur tells Linda everything, eh?
She's stolen his soul and taken it to a better place. The suburbs. When they're not honest with their wives. You can trust Lizzie.
Yeah, but I can't trust Esme. I can't trust the fucking Russians to pay me what they owe me. And I can't trust my own brother to keep his fucking mouth shut.
Did you make progress last night?
Yes.
John said the girl looks like Edna Purviance from the pictures. Be careful.
She's an excellent source of information regarding the location of the merchandise.
Here we go.
You know, there is a general lack of discipline in this fucking company.
She stayed the night.
I'm working, Paul. I am working for the good of the company.
You're grieving. When you grieve, you make bad choices. I know. I did it myself.
Look, no more marches. No more fucking politics. It can kill us, all right? Joke or no joke?
Did you tell Arthur about the priest?
I only told you.
Thanks for the burden.
You were correct not to talk over the phone. What did she say?
She said there was going to be a killing. A holy man.
And she was with the Shelbys, was she?
Suppose you have something to say about yesterday.
No. Something else, actually. I believe Arthur has told you about some business we're planning, Linda.
Oh, there's always business, Thomas. And Arthur believes when this business is done, it'll all be over. Arthur believes you, but I don't.
Linda, the people who have hired us to rob the factory are very bad people. They'll not pay us as they've promised. So on the night of the robbery, we will take what is ours from their treasury.
And a bit more on top for luck.
If you're saying you're going to stop Arthur, I need to know.
That'll be Arthur's decision.
And your plan is still to reform him, eh?
To the absolute degree of redemption.
Well, Arthur will walk away from this with £30,000. We made a deal. And afterwards, you and Arthur can begin your new life.
Did you say 30,000? Arthur said the estimated total proceeds would be 150,000.
Estimated,
A
yes.
third of 150 is 50.
Why a third?
The three brothers, Finn is not yet a man.
There are expenses.
25,000, you said.
As of last night, the expenses increased. We need to dig a hole.
Arthur agreed to a plan with a figure of 25. 25 from 150 is 125. A third of that is £41,000. Sugar?
Yes. Thank you. So, you've worked this all out, I see.
Only my head. Haven't written it down.
Linda, are you saying if it were 41,000...
I've already told you. That'll be Arthur's decision. But I don't imagine he'll accept less than 41.
May I smoke?
No.
So I imagine you have some plans for your 41,000.
Yes. California. For the child's health, away from the smoke. We want to run a general store on an Indian mission. The Americans invite Quakers to do good work with the Indians. We've already sent our papers and have been accepted.
Arthur Shelby as a missionary.
No. Arthur will run the store. I will teach in the school next to it. Arthur will swim in the ocean. I will be on the beach with the towel. The open air and the sun will get rid of all the nonsense in his head from France.
That's some plan.
As you know yourself, the arrival of a new life concentrates the mind on practical things.
Amen to that. When is the child due?
September. When is the robbery?
June.
And the timing's perfect. We'll book a passage to the Panama Canal the day after the 41,000's paid to Arthur.
Did we agree 41,000, Linda?
I heard nothing to the contrary.
Word association, right now.
I hate this game.
It's Freud. It's terribly fashionable.
I'd rather you put on that music that I hate.
Are we going mad in here, do you think?
Yes. We shouldn't have drunk red wine with the cake.
And I believe your vow never to sleep with another man is a good one. Good for the painting.
It's not a vow, it's just... I think when men want sex, they become hilarious. Like a dog, when you pick up a lead, and he knows he's going for a walk.
May I respectfully point out that so far, you haven't even picked up the bloody lead. There. That's the look. Imperious. No man is good enough.
You nearly killed him. I told you we needed him fully conscious. We need to stop using soldiers who've been in India. They hit too hard.
Not fucking hard enough. Hey, Mr. Shelby. Hey, I heard about your plan to kill a holy man from a voice in the confessional.
Can you hear us?
Christ.
Shelby. Why were you attempting to kill Father Hughes? Maybe we should wait until he's fully conscious.
I have a dinner appointment.
Hey, Shelby, wake up. Eyes front. Mr. Shelby, you trying to kill me, were you?
Passing information.
Fuck. He knows.
Where am I?
You are among the odd fellows. Please count from 10 to 1.
Fuck you.
Whatever else you might have forgotten about last night, remember this. I am passing on information to the Soviet embassy on the instruction of Section D. It's part of a bigger picture. You explain to the Russians that you were mistaken about me, and you apologize to me in front of them. The threat on your sister was evidently not enough. You do as we say, or we will take your son. Hear this. We will take your son. We can do it at any moment. We have people in your life. You will make your apology to me tomorrow night, and you will repair the damage you've done, or you will never see your son again.
Sir, I don't understand why, as a former soldier yourself, you have sacked all of the former soldiers on the staff. It means there's only one man left in the household.
Mary, I want to tell the child is never left on his own. Understood?
Sir, I shall call a doctor.
There'll be some men coming down from Birmingham, and you put them up here in the house. You put them in the front and the back of the house. You feed them, and you...
Why are they needed, sir?
I brought a curse that far into this house, Mary. And now I'm paying for it. I don't know what to expect. But neither do my enemies. Tell Dave to bring the car round when I go to London.
Sir?
And get me some tea, Mary.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, Arthur.
Tommy?
They want the robbery to be sabotaged. They don't give a fuck who gets out.
Are you okay, Tommy?
All right, it's a bigger picture now.
What?
Did John make a list?
Speak clearer, Tom.
I said, did John make a list?
John boy! John!
All right.
Gypsies and kin only. Yeah.
Good.
Tommy, can I ask you why? Tommy?
No, Carl, I told you, go on, go and play in there. Hello?
Ada? It's me, it's Tommy. Ada, I need you to speak to one of your comrades and get me a meeting with someone from the Soviet embassy. Tonight. Your place, 10 p.m.
Seems that Mr. Shelby was given bad information by an informant. Was also in contact with the underwriter, who, as we know, is in the pocket of the Soviets. Wine, Tatiana?
A little.
Bad girl.
Sorry, I'm late. There was a body on the line.
Drink, Mr. Shelby.
No, thank you. It was drink that caused half this trouble. I've come here to apologize.
I have already explained that you now realize that your absurd allegation against me was false.
Indeed.
And that your base nature made you rash. And that now, once again, our plan is back on track. When a child in my care commits a sin, first of all, he confesses, as you just did. And then I instruct him to perform penance in a manner of my choosing. As a child, you went to church?
Yes.
You remembered the act of contrition? Good. Do you remember the words of the act of contrition?
Yes.
As your penance, I would like you to recite it now, in the presence of our associates.
Oh my God, I'm heartily sorry for having...
Instead of God, say my name, since 'twas me you offended with your false allegation.
Father Hughes, I'm heartily sorry for having offended you. Because of your just punishment, but most of all because they offend you. Father Hughes, we're all good and deserving of my love. I firmly resolved to this, with the help of your grace, to sin no more and to avoid all the occasions of sin.
Very good. Thank you. Amen. Now that we are a united band once more, perhaps we could order some food.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. I have to go. Good night.
Mr. Shelby.
My God, Tommy.
Are they here?
Yeah?
Do you have cocaine?
No. Tommy? Tommy, this is the special advisor to the Soviet consul.
Members of the British establishment and exiled white Russians are planning to rob armoured cars from a factory in Birmingham.
We know about the robbery. We have an informant.
No, your informant is working for them. They want you to know about the robbery.
Ваша семья работает на них. Они хотят, чтобы вы узнали об ограблении.
Your informant is working to their instruction.
Ваша семья работает согласно их указаниям. Why would they want us to know?
They want you to stop the robbery. They want you to commit a violent act on British soil.
Tommy, do you want water?
A violent act on British...
Подрывный акт на британскую территорию.
To force the British government to break off diplomatic relations.
Что вы вынудите правительство прервать дипломатические отношения.
That's the game. The robbery in Birmingham was just the bait.
В этом и состоит игра. Бирмингемское ограбление только приманка. Why are you telling us this?
Because my family are the ones who will be sacrificed. We decide to blow up the train.
Потому что жертвой станет моя семья, если вы решите взорвать поезд. The consul wants to know who you are.
He's Thomas Shelby. You can take his word.
Ida.
Tommy.
Ida. Stop. Ida. Stop.
Okay.
Throw me to an hospital, Ida. If I'm not conscious when I get there, tell them I have a fractured skull, concussion and a general bleeding. I think I may have hemorrhage.
Tommy.
Ida, come on, be quick as I can't see. I'm fucking sick.
Okay.
Except for you, Dad. Because of you.
Gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.